One officer was shot.
So one officer was shot. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on. What is everyone doing? So watch, he was right here. You feel me? He was right here. Look. Watch this. So he was right here. This is him right here. Everyone is just chilling. But how did he get past this? Damn, so they weren't paying attention. That's probably why. Oh shoot. Okay. So this is the guy right here. Okay, everyone got him. So he's not shot. Who is it? The breaking news: President Trump shares images of the man being detained after shots were fired at the White House dinner. So did he shoot? That's my question. Did he shoot or did people shoot at him? Someone says it looks fake. Someone said that. All right.
Thank you, President Trump. There's a report in the New York Post that this assailant assembled his weapon somewhere on site at the hotel. What do you think about that? And I ask respectfully.
So he assembled his. Hold on. Let's restart that.
Thank you, President Trump. There's a report in the New York Post that this assailant assembled his weapon somewhere on site at the hotel. What do you think about that? And
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Why do you think this keeps happening to you?
That's true.
You know,
report. What do you mean by report? What do you mean by report?
Assassination.
With the quotation marks is crazy.
And I must tell
was there
you,
a report
the most impactful people, the people that do the most. You take a look at the people, Abraham Lincoln. I mean, you go through the people that have gone through this, where they got them.
Nah, I'm not hating
people that do the most
or loving on anybody making this video. I'm just trying to see what happened, bro. But there's a lot of people, not me. A lot of people are saying this is staged. So how did that Atlantic have that info 30 minutes after? I don't know. That's kind of true, but that is true. 30 minutes after is kind of crazy because there's some events that happened before that literally, like, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but they have the info before, or they're reporting it before, or like right before it. You feel me? So they're like there first, or they're before this shit happens, which is kind of crazy. So I don't know.
The biggest impact, they're the ones
they might
that
have had an insider
after.
tip or something.
They don't go after the ones that don't do much because they like it that way. And when you look at the people that have either, whether it was an attempt or a successful attempt, they're very impactful people. Just take a look at the names there.
But like, what would he gain from it, though? You know what I mean?
And I hate to say I'm honored by that, but
what would he gain?
Done a lot. We've done a lot. We have
from this.
We've taken this country.
Situation.
We were a laughing stock for years, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've changed this country, and there are a lot of people that are not happy about that. So I think that's the answer, Peter.
Thank you, President Trump. There's a.
Okay.
The man.
So the man has been captured. They're going to his apartment. Oh, he lives in California, and he's a sick person. What does that mean? A very sick person and doesn't want any. Okay.
And has been captured. They're going to his apartment. I guess he lives in California, and he's a sick person, a very sick person, and we don't want things like this to happen.
Okay.
The man has been.
I don't know. I want to see the footage. Because we were looking at the footage earlier. So did you watch Catherine Levitt's interview before the event? Should we check that out next? Carlene, what happened during it? Because I haven't watched this. This is like the first of many stages we're going to take today. I'm going to literally spend like 2-3 hours trying to figure out everything that happened. So should I check that out? Is that like a big puzzle, a piece of the puzzle?
Maybe I would have said, I'll take a pass. No, it's a dangerous profession, but I don't view it that way. Look, I'm here to do a job. As part of the job, it is a dangerous. I can't imagine that there's any profession that's more dangerous. But I love the country, and I'm very proud. I'm very proud of the job we've done. You see what's happened. We have a great country. Nobody
I
told
haven't
me
watched
this was
it, but I
such a
heard
dangerous
it's sus.
profession. If Marco would
Okay.
have told me, maybe I wouldn't have run.
You heard it's sus? All
Maybe
right. So
This was an
I'm gonna look it up right now so I don't forget it. But we're gonna watch it after. So it's Carlene Levitz interview. So we're gonna like keep it right here, and then we're gonna keep on watching this. After this, we're gonna check out the
event dedicated
the interview.
to
So
freedom
we're gonna
of
see, bro.
speech that was supposed to bring together members of both parties with members of the press.
See,
And
but like
it basically
everyone, look
did,
at all the comments, bro.
Because the
I don't know.
fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified.
That's kind of crazy.
The response time was really incredible. And we're going to reschedule. We're going to do it again.
So what job are you
We're
doing?
not going to let anybody take
What do you
over our
mean?
society. We're not going to cancel things out.
What do you mean, Larry?
Because we can't do that. We wanted to stay tonight, I will tell you.
I mean, we're literally just, I'm not hating or loving anyone. I want everyone to know.
I fought like hell to stay. But it was protocol. They said, please, sir. Because they didn't know there was a lot of action going on, and they didn't know could there be probably a lot.
Comments are crazy on this.
We'll find out very quickly.
Comments are crazy on this,
The
bro.
response time was really incredible.
Was injured and
See, like
transported
everyone,
to
I
a
don't
local
know.
hospital
No one believes it.
where the agent is receiving care. The suspect.
So the agent did get shot,
is
by the way.
also transported to a local hospital where he is being evaluated.
agent was shot,
The
though.
president returned safely to the White House, as you know. We are so very thankful to members of law enforcement who did their jobs tonight and made sure that all guests were safe. We have no reason to believe at this time that anyone else was involved.
It is clear based upon what
Okay, so this is actual footage of what happened. You feel me?
we know so far, that this individual was intent on doing as much harm and as much damage as he could.
So this is the guy right here that I ran through. Like, I don't know how he got in there. That's the real thing. Because there was like, look at how many people are around him. How did he like run past everybody and no one seen him running? But
And thankfully, because of the checkpoint right outside the ballroom, where thousands of people were situated to hear the President of the United States, because that checkpoint worked, there was no one who was injured when it was clear where this defendant was going. It is clear based upon what we know so far.
So preliminary information, we do believe he was a guest here at the hotel. We have secured a room here in the hotel. And again, we'll go through the appropriate procedures to determine.
that's probably why he was probably at the hotel staying there before this happened. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. He keeps saying he likes war. Who keeps saying he likes war?
What was inside there, but that is secured. At this point, like I said, we believe he is the only suspect.
I'm saying he likes war. I'm
So
not saying
preliminary
that.
information, we do believe.
Oh, you're talking about Trump.
An individual charged a U.S. Secret Service checkpoint here in the lobby area of the hotel.
Okay.
He was armed with a shotgun, a handgun.
Oh, hold on. What?
An individual charged a U.S. Secret Service checkpoint
shoot.
here in the lobby area of the hotel. He was armed with a shotgun, a
Damn.
handgun, and multiple knives. As he ran through that checkpoint, members of law enforcement from the United States Secret Service intercepted that individual. This is a very preliminary investigation at this
shotgun,
point.
bro?
We do know that law enforcement exchanged gunfire
That's
with
crazy.
the individual. We do know that a U.S. Secret Service uniformed division officer was struck in his vest. He was transported to a local hospital for treatment. He seems to be in good spirits at this time. The suspect in this
Lobby
case,
area?
he was.
Oh,
not
it was
struck
the
by-
lobby area, huh? Oh, it was the lobby area? So it was before the checkout, but I mean, they're saying that he was staying at the hotel before. So, like, he already checked out a room is what they're saying right now. Pepper spray? Pepper spray. What do you mean by
gunfire.
pepper
However,
spray? He had a shotgun,
transported to a local
knives,
hospital
I think a Glock or something, or a pistol. I don't know which pistol
to
they
be
still.
evaluated. Again, we're very
But
early
he had a
in the
lot of guns,
investigation.
though.
We have members of the United States Secret Service, the Metropolitan Police Department, and the FBI here to continue to investigate this matter.
So they
But
haven't
at this
fully
point, it
finished
does appear
investigating it, I
he
guess?
is a lone actor, a lone gunman. There does not appear to be any sort of danger to the public at this time.
Okay. They're hella deep. Is that what I think it is? Is that Jay Powell? Is that Jay Powell, bro? I'm tripping, or is that Jerome Powell? I know Trump does not like, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, out. We gotta go. We have to exit.
I think that's Jerome Powell, though. Damn, they're deep. All the politicians in here, bro. Damn, they're deep as hell.
The suspect's name is Cole Allen, 31 years old. He's from Toronto.
Okay, let's see. Cole Allen. Suspect. Suspect in the White House. Correspondence dinner. Okay, Cole Allen. Suspected in the White House. NPR. Let's see. About calling suspect White House correspondence dinner shooting. So he is a 31-year-old teacher and engineer from Cali, and he's been identified as a man who suspects. But he's teacher and engineer? Does that mean like two jobs, or does that mean like he's an engineering teacher? If that makes sense, a mechanical engineer and a computer scientist by degree, independent game developer, teacher by birth. What the hell? Okay, so he got a bachelor degree. According to his LinkedIn, Allen worked part-time teacher at C2 Education. And in December 2024, 17-year-old Jason students tutor. So he was a teacher, bro? Wait, that's him? He looks a teacher and engineer. Okay, so he looks like a regular dude, bro. Like, what made him do all that? In addition to teaching, he was self-employed video game developer. So he was making games. I look, you want to check out his games after. Not supporting him, not hating on him. I just want to see what he built. The White House officials said that the Secret Service and Montgomery County polled no can. Okay, so he's a teacher, engineer, and a game developer. Okay. We're gonna check that out after.
Southern California. We know that the FBI going through his apartment right now. We're told that he may have been a guest at the hotel. That's been reported as well. Working to get a little bit more details there. But that is a picture that you see on the screen next to me of Cole Allen.
Like, they made him look pretty bad, no? Or I'm tripping. But I mean, I guess he was face down. Nah, I don't know. I'm tripping.
Per two senior law enforcement sources briefed on this
island rhythm.
They're going, as I said,
what does island rhythm mean?
Through cell phones.
Like, what do you mean by that?
To see who he may have spoken to see if anybody was aware of this. So he's 31 from Southern California. Still so many questions, though.
Yeah, like, why would he do that?
This hour
I don't
as
understand.
We're approaching the midnight
like,
hour. You heard
what
the U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro.
You're a teacher. You feel me? You have a bright future and stuff, and now you just ruined it.
Announced some of the
doing something that really
said
didn't change
more
anything,
charges
bro.
will be filed in federal court. The suspect's name is.
Ooh, so he got more charges coming up. USA people? Is that what I think it is, bro? The USA people? He's like USA. Where are you from? Uptown?
Direct them to go that way towards the main map.
Like what? Where do you stay? Not where are you from? Oh shit.
Where's it coming from?
See, that's the thing, bruh. I feel like they have bad communication. This is a clip I haven't seen yet. Okay. Trump's conspiracy? We're gonna watch. We actually have in plan a conspiracy video that I want to watch, but I'm not saying that it stays or not. Feel me? It's not my place to say. Trump is a yo, that's the craziest comment I've seen. It says Trump is a content creator. Okay. I'll stay at ASAFO. Trump acted at home. ASAFO. Where is that at? ASAFO. Dang, you're from Ghana? Hey, Poppy looking good, my man. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. You stay in Ghana, bro? That's crazy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thomas. Oh, shit. All right, let's I'm feeling today, bro. I'm great, bro. I'm just trying to see like what happened exactly with the Trump shooting.
The Secret
Stuff
Service
yesterday.
has been unfunded for.
Okay, so this is a clip of him going by. That's crazy, bro. Hey, much love, bro. From Ghana, it's crazy.
What kind of a country do we live in? I mean, we're depending on people to keep not
That is
just the
crazy.
president, but the other 3,000+ people in that room.
Yeah, they weren't even paying
away from
attention,
harm
though.
and safe. This is the 98th White House correspondent.
I feel like they should have been looking at this area, bro. Because that's what they're watching. He has a video game developer, too. Yeah, I know. We just peeped that. But do you know which game this stage my man fake knew? I can't say if it's fake or not, bro. I can't say if it's fake or not. You feel me? But we're gonna watch a conspiracy later on.
The only
But do y'all know which games? Because I wanna check them out. The games that he developed. If I can find them out. I don't know though. Like he just ran past them. Look.
1921.
He literally just ran past
World
them.
War II, 3 years there.
I have the conspiracy. I'm just watching the news from you. Oh. Hey.
We ought to have this down. We ought to have it unlocked. And we need a DHS fully funded. The Coast Guard also not funded. Now, is that important for tonight? We're one big family, and our security issues are mighty. What are we even doing right now? And the fight that they have on Capitol Hill.
Is that an AI talking?
Anybody take
It sounds like AI. It's like, nah, I don't think this time is fake because they had the whole room running. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Earlier clips, they were scared, bro. Especially the girls, bro. They did not know what to do, bro. What is that? Damn, they got a big ass SWAT car. Fake false flag? False flag? Are you talking about my flag in the background? Or like I'm tripping, bro. Professor. I'm tripping. I don't know which flag you're talking about. Engineer and teacher is the catch. Yeah, that is the catch, really.
31-year-old Cole Allen.
Shots will be fired. Wait, she said that? See, we have that pulled up right here. We're gonna check that out next. Cause a lot of people, bro. A lot of people are saying that
Will be arraigned
in
federal district court on Monday, tomorrow. As of right now, he faces two preliminary charges, including a weapons charge.
A lot of people saying that it's not real for some reason.
A federal officer
like
using a dangerous weapon. And this comes after police say the suspect rushed a security checkpoint, shooting a Secret Service agent. But
mind y'all, if you just got in here, he was staying at the hotel already. That's what they said. He had a shotgun, a knife, like a bunch of knives, and then an actual gun. And he actually was staying at the hotel as well. So I don't know why he would do this.
By his bulletproof vest, in an effort to reach the room where President Trump and members of his cabinet were attending the White House correspondence.
If y'all go look at the comments on these videos, bro, they're funny as hell, bro.
My biggest concern, and I felt this way as soon as I walked into the hotel.
Really ridiculous.
There were no checkpoints to get into the hotel.
You got something major going on in that area?
Where Wall Street Journal reception was, and CBS, a bunch of
Damn, but look at how many people pulled up though. They got 1, 2, 3
to those receptions. So in many ways, this guy could have been.
I think more people come.
Going in there, I was in receptions where cabinet secretaries were. There was a VIP reception.
Major deflection.
The main ballroom.
What makes you think? What makes you think that?
Where the president could have been, and there was no security apparatus leading up to that point. So I think there's gonna have to be a buffer. Of course, everyone can Monday.
So low key, they might have just like Gemini says he developed independent video games, including. All right, we're gonna look those up. We're gonna look those up after. Hold on, let me type them down so I don't lose them. Bow hard. And then we got 2D physics based game. And then we got first law. And then space combat. Oh my god, I can't type. Combat shooter. Okay, so we're gonna look up his games that he developed after we finish these, and then we're just gonna see, bro.
Morning quarterback, and we have to agree that the Secret Service and local law
W-mans for pulling those up.
To keep us safe.
Y'all fools believe anything?
There was no real buffer.
Hey, look, I'm not saying that it's real. I'm not saying that it's fake. Once again, bro, I'm not here to make a conspiracy. We're just going over what happened, bro.
My biggest concern, I felt this way as soon as
I mean, from my end, it looks real, bro.
Team and the Secret Service put their heads together, and they decided outdoor events just are not safe. It is too hard to secure an outdoor event for President Trump. It seems like indoor events, even though the president says that indoor events will continue, because if you don't have the indoor events, then you really don't have anything going on. But
I don't know.
We should expect in the coming days.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What does chat think?
Security
Streaming 2018. I love 2018.
That could include President Trump having to wear a bulletproof vest when he is out in public, because
that would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I think he might do that. He might start putting on a vest
with a gun
and start wearing a vest basically every meeting or every event.
At the hotel,
that would be smart.
That's a very hard thing to
can't wear a helmet though.
Defend against. And they did
RFK Jr. looking shaky.
But he still got way too close.
Wait, why do you say that? RFK Jr. looking shaky. What does that mean? You think he like set it up or something?
And so there are going to be major changes to the protocol here. Like we will hear a lot about the plan working, and it did work because none of the protectees or guests were injured or killed. But that's way too close, and so I expect that.
2018 went viral in South Africa last week.
The Secret Service.
The 2018 shooting or 2018 what?
Put their heads together and they decided.
And about 30 feet away, I'm standing next to a Secret Service agent who I was talking to. I heard boom. Didn't know what that was. It could have been a tray dropped or anything else, but then you heard boom, boom, boom.
Damn. Hold on. They got. They're deep.
Smoke coming from outside the
Those are not regular security guards, bro.
I didn't know if I got shot, someone else got shot.
I don't know.
It was just one of those moments that was almost like a movie. So trying to duck for
damn, more people.
Figure out what was going on, and my journalistic
Space went viral last week in America.
Began to record videos.
Space went viral.
And about 30 feet
answer your
away,
phone, bro. Answer my phone.
Secret Service agent who I was talking to, I heard boom. Didn't know what that was.
Was hunched over.
Dropped or anything else, but then you heard.
What do you mean? What's hunched over?
Boom, boom.
The hallway wasn't secured. Yeah, it was. It really wasn't secured. Cause like if y'all seen earlier, he was he just ran past them, bro. And the people that were there from the earlier clips, they were literally just standing there, not even looking at the doorway that they had to basically secure, which is kind of crazy.
This guy clearly seemed like he wanted to. The reporting is that
Americans
he wanted to
wonder why they're
officials.
laughing stock in the world.
Did that include the president as well? It would seem to make sense that if the reporting's accurate.
You're saying we're the laughing stock of the world, but we have one of the best militaries, one of the best everything, really. You feel me? Best Navy, best military, best everything. I was like, yo, bro, it's 1:30 a.m. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey, get some sleep, bro. Hey, I appreciate you doing that research for me.
I just talked to
I'm going to check out his games later.
Todd Blanche about this, and he gave us that
You can watch this later, too, on YouTube.
The suspect traveling across the country by train.
Right.
So then we start to back that up, because that obviously
you
takes planning. We've all talked about you don't just get a room at the Washington Hilton the weekend at the White House Correspondents' Center. You plan that months in advance to get a room.
See, I'm talking about RFK. Let's see. RFK Jr. reaction to shooting. Let's see. Does that pop up anything? Images. See the moment RFK Jr. rushed out. Is this the one? Okay. Since y'all are talking about it, let's check it out right now. Okay, so the Secret Service rushes RFK Jr. out of Correspondents' dinner after active shooter opens fire. So is this what y'all were talking about? Carrot Top got ripped, but he's still a joke. I mean, they look chill, bro. I feel like, bro, some people knew, bro. I don't know. Some people knew. Because it doesn't look too real. Like, they didn't really... Is that what you were talking about? RFK and the entire yeah, low key, bro. Okay, W chat. Okay, so we got this pulled up. That's kind of crazy though. Look at them. they're not really like, they're just for an active shooter situation. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy, bro. For an active shooter situation, that's pretty wild, bro. That's pretty damn wild. I'm not gonna lie.
So if this is indeed the guy, the shooter that we think it is, he's been planning this for months and then taking a train to travel undetected.
I got 5 years.
Right. Did he have weapons
Oh, the guy that got 5 years in 2018?
with him? Because
He
we
went
all take
viral
the
this
Acela
week?
a lot, or the MJ
Abnormal
trains here.
response?
It's
That is
not
crazy.
The level,
That is
there
crazy.
aren't bags to get on those
That
trains.
is crazy.
It's
That
not
is
the
crazy.
same level
No one's
of
checking your
screening.
luggage.
Yeah, it's a different thing. This guy clearly seemed like he wanted.
Okay. God bless America. Chance, US. I mean, that's kind of crazy thing to chant, though, after that happened. I don't know.
I was laying there for a few minutes.
Who's a suspect armed with guns? Let's see who this is. And my bad for stopping it so much, but I really want to see who these people are. JACQUI. That's a hard name. Jaqui. Because we really want to do the research, bro. We really want to see HEIN. I want to see who these people at HEIN are. Damn, that's a hard name to spell, bro. I'm not gonna. They look like it just. They didn't even keep chanting. Looks like they just put a bunch of different random letters in there, bro. So who is this? I think there's a 3-time. Okay. Okay, so he's basically okay. So basically I'm pretty sure a journalist, basically, if I'm not wrong. Award-winning reporter, a reporter, my bad. Is that the same thing or not?
Not really knowing what was going on. Okay. And the scariest part for me was hearing the agents with their guns drawn, standing over me, talking to each other and saying, do you see it? Are you tracking it? And having the other one answer no. And in that moment, we didn't know if it was because there was no threat or they just couldn't get their eyes on it. And that's when I got the nod from the agent.
Oh, so she is Fox News. Okay, I'm tripping. Like, I didn't see the Fox News in the bottom left.
Behind the stage, the backstage area where we waited for more
So the actual reporter.
I was laying there for a few minutes.
Damn, she looks scary, though. Or she looks scared, my bad. It's kind of crazy, bro. Okay, so this is we haven't seen this angle yet. And we know who this is right here. He looks pretty rushed. Or I'm tripping. Never mind. Me walking off is crazy. I would be running. I don't know, bro. They don't look that scared, bro. That's kind of a crazy job, bro. Keeping him protected like this is crazy. I'd be so scared. Future tech stuff. They take out Vince first. That's kind of crazy. Hey, that's kind of crazy. Because look, they took him out first, right? They took this guy out, Vince, first. And then Trump is still right there, chilling. And then they come back for Trump. So that is crazy to do and to see, you know what I mean? And then they come and take him out, which is weird. And why did they take him out in two different, you feel me, like two different places? I don't know. That is crazy. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even peep that.
Just open the door. Just open the door. Open the door.
Whoa. Open what door? Hold on, what? Oh, shoot. So this is him right here. This is the teacher. Heard Bibi was under the table. So this is the teacher / game developer / engineer that shot up the area. They got him on the floor. He fell down? Wait, he fell down? Who fell down? Like this guy right here. Is that the only reason he got caught? He fell? I think they shot him, or they shot another person. I don't know if he shot. Dude, that had me tripping. I feel like they're gonna come out. I feel like they're gonna come out with something to like be like he's a part of this group or he's a part of that group, and then to try to make people hate and like divide us.
A very
You feel
sad
me?
evening in many ways, and
Let's
it was
listen to
also
this.
an evening where a lot of people got together. It was very. I saw some Democrats as we were leaving, and they were generally hostile. And last night they were waving to me, and politicians, congressmen, senators, they were waving.
From California.
And saying,
Wait, how do you know that the shooter took the train from California? Is there like a video to watch or something like that, or a news article?
So there was something very.
I want
nice,
to check that out. Like, how did he get there?
I mentioned it last night in my little discussion. I think it came together. The place was just coming together. It was very nice to see, actually. It was.
So what?
The guy is a sick guy. When you read his manifesto, he hates.
See, that's one of the main report. It's a report. Shooter took train from California. We're gonna look that up right after this video. Shooter took train from California. Shooting. Wow, I'm tripping. Trump shooting. That's probably gonna find it. Suspect White House correspondent dinner shooting wrote. You said which one? It's a report, but which report is it? How do you know all this? Let's see. Does it say how he got there? Because I'm really. How did he go from Cali all the way to over there? Engineer who once interned for NASA. Okay, so we're gonna read this right after. This has some pretty good stuff. Because that's crazy. He worked for NASA.
Christians. That's one thing for sure.
See, we're finding out stuff that I didn't know, bro. We're finding out stuff that I didn't know.
His brother actually was complaining.
$5?
You know, they were even complaining to law enforcement. So he was a very troubled guy. And the guy is a sick guy. When you read his manifesto.
Okay. So let's check that out. The suspect, who was not shot but was taken into a local hospital, is expected to be charged in federal court on Monday. In a press conference shortly after the attack, Trump called the suspect shooter a whack job, a lone wolf. Okay. Public interviews. See that he entered for NASA. So that means he's an engineer who worked for NASA. Peter is the shooter, conspiracy terms. Trump's speech was bizarre. It's centered around the new ballroom. Wait, what does that mean? Hold on. What does that mean, bruh? Participated in a Nerf club. So he worked for NASA? So he was a literal engineer, bro, and he threw his life away. For just dumb reasons, bro. It's all fake. How do you know it's fake, though? That's the thing. How do you know it's fake? You can't prove that it's fake. You can't prove that it's real. According to the LinkedIn profile, yeah, we already know that. So Washington student, Alan, member, the designer. But it doesn't say how he got there. So the wheelchair brakes, 10 wheels. Guns hidden from family. That same year, Alan donated $25 to Act Blue with memo. See, that's kind of crazy. He was like a smart guy, bro. He was a smart guy. I don't know. All these. How do you know it's fake, though? How do you know if he works for he's an actor? That's kind of true, because there is a lot of NASA, and if you want to go down that rabbit hole of NASA, they took all the I don't know if I can say this. It starts with the N, ends with the ATI. You feel me? They took all of them, and then that's who works for NASA now, or who worked for NASA back then.
And I think his
Perception is the theme of the day. Yeah, ask Grok AI. All right, let's pull up Grok AI. Grok AI. I lucky never used it. I probably gotta log in. If I gotta log in, it's cooked. If I don't have to log in, I'll wait till now. Okay, we could use it. Wait. So what do you want me to ask him? So how did the shooter? Oh, it's 2 a.m. Hey man, you could go get some sleep, bro. How did the shooting? How did the shooter get? Oh, butter pie, all fake. All right. Mind you, I'm not saying anything is fake. I'm not saying anything is real. I'm just searching what y'all feel me. I could low-key, they could try to ban me or take my shit down. The phrase butterflies, assassination attempt, another candidate, Donald Trump. Whoa, that's fast as hell. Chill. A 20-year-old named Thomas Matthew Crooks fires shots at a nearby rooftop. Oh, so you're talking about the other shooting, right? Is that what you were talking about? Multiple high-resolution videos, photos, witness accounts, ballistic accounts, and official investigations. Trump was visibly bleeding in his ear. So yeah, you were talking about the other one. Some of the left claim that it was Trump orchestrated a stunt with a fake blood. Okay, so they say it's fake blood, but how can you get fake blood like just automatically? That kind of makes no sense. That's kind of weird. I don't understand that. Trump needs mental help. Hey, I'm just reading the comments, bro. I'm not saying that. I don't know. Cause like when he came in, I ain't gonna lie, when he came into office, I thought he would be like a chill president, more on the side of like peace and stuff. Cause that's kind of what he sold.
About it,
Or what he sold me, kind of, at first.
They were even complaining.
So why do y'all use Grok AI instead of using ChatGPT or something? Or the other one?
And the guy
the other AI, I forgot which one it's called.
As you know, we're building a big, beautiful, very, very secure ballroom in every way. With
oh, this is what y'all were talking about earlier. Wait, this is what y'all were talking. I think I know which. This is what y'all were talking about earlier, and I've heard about it before. He's gonna spend a lot of like millions or whatever, or I don't know how many dollars and stuff.
Pretty amazing stuff.
But I've heard about that.
All of the different elements that you need, like drone.
I've heard about that.
You need drone proofing. You need everything.
How did he get to DC?
A location.
That's kind of what I'm wondering. You know what? We're gonna pull out Grok AI again. Grok AI. I don't know. I've never really used Grok AI, so I don't know how trustworthy this is. It's like, how did the shooter yesterday Trump get to DC? I don't know. That's probably a bad prompt by me, but I don't really know like what to search. So gunman at the White House, Assassination. So it was by train. He went first to Chicago. So he went from Cali to Chicago, I'm pretty sure. And then he went to DC after. Before checking into Washington Hilton Hotel with 2 guns. So he had 2 guns with him. Authorities confirmed he did not fly. Stated, yeah. So he went, okay. Regarding any luggage screening. So he had no luggage screening at all, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, he took the route that required, like, if he took a plane, he wouldn't have been able to bring the guns and stuff.
On the White House grounds, which is the most secure.
He's kind of, I guess, smart or whatever for doing that. But
everything else, the president doesn't have to leave the premises. It's really very secure, and this is mostly for future presidents. And we're actually ahead of schedule, and we're right
so
on
okay. So now I see why people say that the fake narrative, like this being fake, I see where that narrative comes from, like for the ballroom and stuff. But I'm not saying that it is fake.
It was always scheduled to.
But I do see like where that's, you know what I mean,
and,
where that comes in at.
Probably I would have 5 or 6 months of use, but other people have many years, hopefully hundreds of years of use. But
that's kind of crazy.
Building, but it was also designed in conjunction.
That's kind of crazy that happens, and then he promotes that next.
It's got every single bell and whistle you can.
That's kind of crazy.
Have for security and safety, and we'll have that done very much on time, even ahead of schedule. It's ahead of schedule now, and
that's kind
it's
of
really
crazy.
what you need. I mean, you can't have 1,000 rooms or whatever it is. A very big hotel on top of the ballroom, and people come down in the elevator, and they're right next to the ballroom, and nobody's blaming them. They're good people. They're very good people. I know the people well. I've been in that room many times, but you know, it's had difficulty in the past, and the new one is set not to have that kind of thing. You know, all of the traps are knocked out, and this was designed at the highest level by the top military and Secret Service people. It's really it's a joint venture, really, and. You know,
that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy that the shooting happens and that the very next day you're promoting this right here. Am I not tripping? all right. Let me stop.
Because
But
they wanted a big space. But
that's kind of crazy,
military,
and I do get that no, like people saying that it's not real. But I don't know. I personally think it might be real, to be
wanted
honest.
it for many years.
$5 dinner?
I'm getting it built.
Why are you invited to the
the one
dinner?
good
Me?
thing is that now everybody knows
You're
how
talking about
badly
me, bro? I'm not like a reporter and stuff.
needed it is. As you know, we're building a big, beautiful.
Well, really, I just didn't want to
secure
go. I was
dome in
invited,
every way
but
with
I didn't want to go.
massive
You know what I'm saying?
bulletproof glass that's almost 4 inches thick. It's pretty amazing stuff.
It's kind of
And,
crazy.
all of the different elements that you need, like drone proof. You need drone proofing. You need everything. But we also need a location, and the location's on the White House grounds, which is the most secure ground probably in the world, including the fencing, including everything else. The president doesn't have to leave the premises. It's really very scary. And this is mostly for
That's kind of crazy.
president.
That's kind of crazy.
Hey, I want to thank you, Mr. President, for joining us today. And I also want to say how grateful we were last night. As a member of the board of the White House Correspondents Association and the incoming president of that association, we were very grateful to have you there. Taking part in a tradition that recognizes the role of a free press in our democracy. And we're all sad that it went the way that it did. We're all
gonna watch
grateful
conspiracies
that we get
next?
to come home to our loved ones
But
and be together.
I'm not saying that I
afterward. And
support
thank you for your leadership
or
in the moments afterward
hate
and for
anyone.
coming on and giving the country the strength to not let those who would wish to harm us stop us from our pursuit of
Jackie,
our
thank
liberties.
you very much. It's very nice. Very nice. And let's do it again. Let's not let people like this change the course of our country. We're not going to let that happen. So hopefully you guys can get it on and get it together, and I'll be there, I promise.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Kind of sus how this happened every time his
talk,
polls drop. Wait, is that really what happened? Like his polls drop? How do you check that? So you think he's using this as a way to just like Butler grew a new ear? Low key though. How did his ear come back? Jacque was looking better than last night. Oh, looking better last night.
To us, or they could.
That is kind of crazy though.
You know, there is a telephone. We have.
Are his polls dropping? Like, how do you know that?
I'm not sure any telephone line is secure, frankly, but we have secure lines. And
How do y'all
they
check
want, we
his
can
polls and
talk,
stuff like that?
But we're not sending people to travel 18 hours to meet where you literally think of this. We had a meeting for Tuesday, and it was on Saturday that I was saying, when are we meeting? Tuesday, because it's so far. So great respect for Pakistan, but I will, because they've been terrific. They've really tried, and they'll stay involved. But we're going to do it by telephone. So if they want,
because there was a Pakistan and Iran meeting as well, and I think it didn't go well, and then they took Iran out, from what I've heard, or like not took them out, but like took them back.
It has to be in the agreement. Very simple. They cannot have a nuclear weapon. Otherwise, there's no reason to meet.
Okay.
You know, we had a great group of people there last night. We had both inside in terms of the people, the audience, and also because they were all, you know, they were strong, relatively speaking, compared to what the potential threat was. And the Secret Service and all law enforcement was, I thought they were outstanding. You know, being played that.
So he's basically just glazing the law enforcement from now.
You think about it, you know.
Seen from the White House. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird. That's one thing y'all pointed out earlier. Iran left the talks before America even showed up. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That is crazy. I thought it was just between Pakistan and, Pakistan and Iran. I didn't know America was pulling up too. There go Blaster. So this is real time, like mixing them, I think.
Stay back.
Oh, whoa. What the hell? Hold on, what? I think that was the person that got shot. Was that the person that got shot, or who is that guy? Trump is old and in the way. That's kind of crazy. But they look chill. I mean, I guess that's after. I don't know.
I hope this is a wake-up call to Congress. I hope this is a wake-up call that
what?
The games that they've been playing.
Let me guess. They're gonna try to promote the new ballroom.
really
cost
with
hella
the
money to
lives
build.
of the men and women protecting them.
I've heard about that before.
And I do hope that they get to work now and get a deal done, which is what President Trump has been asking for months now.
All right, look at this comment right here. I'm gonna try to pull it up to where y'all can see it. WWE production. I've seen that so many times. That's great. So they wish, bro. They wish they could. Okay, I'm tripping. That's kind of crazy, bro.
And that the
I've
folks
seen
in
that
that room,
so many
which
times.
included some of
You want my new ballroom now?
those congressmen and senators, not in addition to the
I don't
press
know.
and the administration.
That's what I was asking earlier.
Administration officials that were there got a first-hand look.
Because it kind of looked like Jerome Powell, but it was kind of I doubt it was I doubt it was because I seen him like run out earlier in earlier
How great
clips.
those men and women
So I'm
are,
not sure.
and how using them as pawns in their political game is something they should.
Someone did get shot, by the way.
This is
Someone got shot
to Congress. I hope this is a wake-up call that they.
Someone did get shot. They said, and he was in the hospital.
Well, they sort of said to me, "You have a dangerous job."
Military
I
really
know
needs
that. I
it.
didn't know it was quite as dangerous when I ran very innocently for president, but I'm very happy with the job.
They're all
we've
lying.
done.
Who's lying though?
You know, consequential.
Like who
really,
exactly?
if you're a consequential
Are you talking about the
president, you're in much
news
more
outlets
danger than if
or?
you're not a consequential president.
Even though the Secret Service did a great job at evacuating the president and getting him back to the White House, it should never have gotten to that point.
That's true.
I've said this many times on these shows.
We're gonna check that out right now, bro.
Service has
Caroline Levitt,
misread the
or
assignment.
however you said the last
From
name.
the very first day
We're gonna check that out.
Walked down the beautiful golden escalators to the time he got elected, to the time he was out of office, former
Yeah, I mean,
president,
twice is
to
kind
now
of
where he
crazy,
is
no?
president again.
In one
The threat
term?
level against the president has grown exponentially.
Twice on
Yet
one
the
term is
Secret Service
crazy.
as
That's
an
not normal.
agency has
He wants to be
refused to
DOJ?
accept this and modify the way they do things to account for this ridiculously high threat level, to the point where they took the president of the United States into an open hotel, the largest ballroom in D.C.,
That is kind of
where
crazy.
90% of the invited guests, by the way, are members of the subversive media who spend their entire day pushing people towards violent rhetoric and violent extremist
That's
activity against not just the president, but the administration.
Wait, 4 times? Are y'all serious? Am I like that? Like, wait, it was just twice, no? Or I'm tripping. It was that one time where his ear got chopped off or something like that, or he shot his ear somehow.
Officials who are
It's
in
all a
that
setup.
room, and towards anti-law
Levitt
enforcement
sucks.
and anti-American sentiments to begin with. The Secret Service should
We're gonna
never
check
have
this out
brought
right
the
now,
president
like
into
right
that
after.
building to
I
begin
see it
with
at
if
the
they
top.
couldn't secure the building. Regardless of how far out that perimeter was extended, the public was already
Yeah, it was the
inside
building. The
perimeter.
building is
How many
crazy.
thousands of people were
Because that's what they said earlier. Is they said the person who did that, he was staying at the hotel already, which is crazy.
checked into that hotel doing who?
So had the ear event, the golf sniper kid rushing in the last night. I'm about to check those
Who knows
events out.
what in those hotel
I want to live in
rooms.
my ballroom.
This guy could have been assembling a nuclear device, and the Secret Service wouldn't have been aware of it. This was a disaster in the makings. And yes, the phase where they had to get the president out of there and secure everything in that ballroom, that was done
construction.
the way the Secret Service should do things.
All right, so we're gonna check out what everyone has been saying, Levitt's interview, because I guess it's famous. So let's low key full interview. Let's try to find a full interview. Is it this one? Is it this one, chat? Or should I choose like another one? I think it is this one, right? Levitt, White House Secretary Caroline. No, I think this is after. Or this one. 4 days ago or 2 hours ago. 10 hours, 2 days. So which one? Full before the shooting. This one, right? Caroline jokes, shots fired. Yeah, I think it's this one. All right, so we found it. Let's check it out. Hold on. Eyes are muted. Okay, so this one is what everyone has been talking about in the comments of the videos that I've been watching and in the comments today, like on the stream. So let's see. It says shots will be fired as a joke. Yeah, that's kind of in the title. And by the way, if you're watching us on anything, you could go to quality, make sure it's 1080p to get like the best quality while you're watching us. Because if not, it might push it down to like 720 or something. Also, a van rammed a White House barricade. Not
the
sure.
shots fired video of Caroline has exploded online.
Wait a minute, what? A van rammed into. Hold on, van rammed. Damn, I can't type. Into White House, you said? Into White House? Yesterday. My prompts are terrible, by the way. But on Wednesday, no, hell no. April 25. Because there's no way. Are you dead serious? How do you know this? A driver was arrested after ramming into a van in the White House on the morning of March 11th. That's March 11th, though. I don't know if that's yesterday, bro. I don't know. Let me know. But let's watch this.
Much different story on the other.
Tripping. It's this one. All right.
Because the phrase, meant as a joke about verbal jabs, is now being replayed against the.
That's kind of crazy, though. He was referring to Trump's speech.
Has now become the line everyone is.
I appreciate the love from India, man. Shout out India. Shout out India, bro. Love from India. This might be the first time Caroline Levy has ever told the truth.
With users calling the clip surreal,
badly
timed and impossible to ignore.
Caroline Levy said there would be shots fired before the correspondence dinner. You are watching a WWE script. Hey, I appreciate it. My name is Hamza, bro.
After the incident.
That's my real name. You can call me Ham, bro.
And I quote, "He is ready to rumble. I will tell you. This speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining."
So he's ready to rumble? What does that mean, though? The speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump.
There will be some shots fired tonight.
Okay, shots. I mean, I can. Okay.
So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great.
There will be shots fired tonight. That could. No, I'm not Indian. I'm from Iraq, bro. That could be in terms of like him roasting some people or like talking about like certain countries and stuff. So you could look at it that way, or you could look at it as real shots. Go home, Levy, to your old man. That's crazy. So everyone should tune in. It's gonna be really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I mean, it could be both ways, bro. Like I could see the other, because you can't just look at it one perspective, bro.
Is drawing fresh attention after earlier.
So when you beg your friend not to spoil the show and they do it right at the exact moment.
Trolling around spoilers resurfaced against the backdrop of the
That's
White House
Iran,
correspondents' dinner assassination scare.
For Iran.
Trump survived a brief assassin scare at the White House dinner after an armed suspect triggered a shooting incident near a security checkpoint before being stopped. Trump then struck a defiant tone.
The background is kind of crazy. If y'all pay attention, this background is like, you feel me? It has me bobbing my head, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Continued digging into the mystery behind the shooting.
Trump president.
I dare you.
Holy smack. You're not building nothing for me. That's not my ad, by the way. I don't think I have ads.
Madam Chairman, I just want to say you did a fantastic job. What a beautiful evening, and we're going to reschedule. After that, it's very tough.
Can we get into the interview, bro?
Right. But you have done a fantastic job. Please.
Mr. President, I appreciate it. As you mentioned, it all happened so quickly. Yeah. And I wonder, especially because unfortunately you have experience with these sorts of threats, in that moment when you realized there was a threat and service agents were telling us to get down, can you describe what was going through your mind, how you were feeling in that moment?
That's a very good question, actually. It's always shocking when something like this happens. It's happened to me a little bit.
I guess 4 times, which we're going to check out every single time after this, too. So I'm guessing 4 times that happened?
The
media spins all those nuts up.
Sitting right next to each other. First lady on my right.
Look at Trump, can't even stand up.
I heard a noise and sort of thought it was a tray.
So it was real?
I thought it was a tray.
It was real. What happened?
I've heard that many times, and it was a pretty loud noise. And it was from quite far away. He hadn't reached the area at all. They really got him. But so it was quite far away, but it was a gun. And some people really understood that pretty quickly. Other people didn't. I was watching to see what was happening. Probably should have gone down.
From
even
where
faster. Melania.
Place standing just, yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think she knew immediately what happened. She was saying, that's a bad noise.
Spaced? I don't know why everyone's saying that. Is it because the interview prior to it?
With other people, but we were really whisked away. And
The interview saying that there will be shots. Is that why everyone thinks that it's fake?
All of the law enforcement, I thought it was really good. So it was very quick. There wasn't a lot of time to be thinking because it was a matter of seconds before we were out the door and gone into an area.
We very much
wanted to too. We very much wanted to continue it because I don't like to let these sick people, these thugs,
What's up, Bobby?
these horrible people.
Are you lefties, scum?
Change the fabric of our life, change the course of what we do.
Me personally, I'm not supporting or hating anybody, bro. We're just covering what's going on. So there's no need to, you feel me, use profanity or call someone a scum.
They didn't want to
Feel me? We're all here trying to figure out what happened.
But we're going to be doing one hopefully within the next 30 days or sooner. And I am ready, willing, and able. And I was all set to really rip it. And I said to my people, this would be the most inappropriate speech ever made if I said what. So I'll have to save it. I don't know if I could ever be as rough as I was going to be tonight. I think I'm going to be probably very nice.
See, that's probably what he was talking about. It was a question. Thanks for answering. Oh, my bad. I thought you were like using profanity towards people that are in the chat. But okay, I think that's exactly what the girl was talking about in the interview that y'all were saying.
Rough as
Look.
I was going to be.
Look.
So I'll have to save it. I don't know if I could ever be as
Truth is the way out.
rough
I'm
as
trying
I
to
was
figure out
gonna
the
be
truth,
tonight.
bro.
I think I'm going to be probably very nice. I'll be very boring the next time, but we're going to have a great event.
So that's probably the shots she was talking about. I gotta realize y'all can't just let the media because what people want is the views, bro. They're not gonna give you the truth. They're not gonna give you like the like all the sides to it, everything.
And you did a fantastic job. Thank you very
So
much. Peter, go ahead.
I don't know.
Thank you, President Trump.
Trump doesn't know
There's
his
a
way
report
out of
in
the
the New
paper
York
bag.
Post that this
You look good, bro. I
assailant
appreciate that, man.
assembled his
Appreciate
weapon
that.
somewhere on site at the hotel. What do you think about that? And I ask respectfully, why do you think this keeps happening to you?
Yeah, that's that's my question, bro. That's my question. Is why does this keep happening to him? Because other presidents, this doesn't happen.
I've studied
Or not as often.
assassinations, and I must tell you, the most impactful people, the people that do the most. You take a look at the people, Abraham Lincoln. I mean, you go through the people
That doesn't help him, bro.
gone through this where they got him.
Happens because he plans it. Yeah.
The people that do the most.
Him saying that he studied the assassination, I'm not saying that they're fake, they're not, but him saying that good presidents have assassinations could, you feel me? You could look at that and think like, okay, he's planning this.
The people that make the biggest impact, they're the ones
So-
that they go after. They don't go after the ones that don't do much because they like it that
Okay.
way. And when you look at the people that have either, whether it was an attempt or a successful attempt, they're very impactful people. Just take a look at the names there. The
Okay.
big names. And
So
I
is
hate
he
to say I'm
trying,
honored
like,
by that.
I don't know. I don't know what to
We've
believe.
done a lot. We've taken this country, and we were a laughing stock for years, and now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We've changed this country, and
He
there are a
just
lot
yaps.
of people that are not happy about that. So I think
Do y'all want to watch this? Y'all want to watch this?
Your team,
Because it's pretty long. It's like 15 more minutes. Or y'all just want to go deep? Good night. Good night. Good night, Samu.
events. No, I can't do that. I have to. It is what it is. We have to do it. The room was very, very secure.
True.
He charged from 50 yards away, so he was very
50
far
yards?
away from the room.
50 yards? How far is that?
Video of how fast he was running.
He was moving.
I mean, that's like half a
He
football
was
field.
really moving, and the reaction time was great. Boy, those guys
No.
they had their guns.
No. The reaction time was not good, bro. He ran past them. And then they literally pulled out the gun once he got past them, which is kind of crazy. You feel me? There's only one entry point, I'm pretty sure. So how would you let him get past? I
Literally,
think it was
by the
8
time
people,
he was
really,
there, they
or
were
more.
shooting. They were. I thought
From the
they were
picture, it was like
very
four people with
I thought
guns
they were
standing
very
right next to
impressive.
him.
And if I didn't, I'd let you know. I'm not going to be.
So I don't
I
know.
would not stand for that. No, I
Our
thought they
room
were
is
very
self-financed.
impressive.
Thank you, President Trump, and thank you for updating us on the suspect earlier. Were you aware of any threats? Was your team aware of any threats beforehand? And do you believe you were the target of this tonight?
I guess. I mean, these people they're crazy. They're crazy, and you never know. He was very far away from me. He had to go through a lot. We had resources all over. We had resources sitting at tables, literally in disguise, sitting maybe at your table. Who knows? But we had people all over the room. So he had a long way to go. That was really a first line of defense, and they got him. And they really, they acted incredibly. No, we've had no.
I don't know though. They were not really acting. My personal, what I think, they didn't act fast enough, really, or they weren't paying attention to the entrance. That's what I think.
Now we'll be able to tell you that maybe by tomorrow or the next day. He's in custody, and they're asking him a lot of questions. I guess they're going over Todd, and they're already at his apartment. He lives in California, yes, sir. And they're over there, so they'll be able to tell you. Thank you, Caitlin.
President Trump, did the suspect say anything, or was he wearing anything that would allege some type of motive?
Oh my God! Here we go again.
I mean, he was a guy who looked pretty evil when he was down. They had him down. He was fighting hard. He was fighting. In my opinion, a sick person. Who would do that but a sick person? But I think you're going to find everything about him. No reason to talk about it now. But tomorrow at this time, long before this time, you're going to know a lot of things about him. They seem to think he was a lone wolf, and I feel that too.
Are you concerned about U.S. Secret Service protection?
But whenever I see Kash Patel face, I got loud. Is this Kash Patel? Is this the guy right here? Patel always looks surprised. Or this one? Which one? The left or right?
Very quickly. No, I was very impressed by Secret Service. I mean, I'm the one, and Mark Wayne, you would agree with that, I think. I'm the one that
Trump is my
would complain. You don't have to complain for me.
What's up, W7R?
I'd be up here right now saying they didn't do their job. Oh, believe me, because it's my life, and I want to live because I want to make this country great. That's why I want to live. But when you're impactful, they go after you. When you're not impactful, they leave you alone. Okay, a couple of more.
Are you stupid? Am I stupid? Call me stupid, yo? Alright, that's crazy, man. I mean, like, listen, if you're saying I'm stupid by the name Patel, I mean, yeah, that's Indian, but I don't want to be like racist. You feel me? So, I don't know.
Could have been linked to the war in Iran.
I don't think so, but you never know. We're going to know a lot. We have the best people in the world working on it. And
okay, so they might drop stuff, fake scam. They might drop stuff soon based off of what we just heard. Google Patel pics. Google Patel pics? All right, I got y'all. Since I'm a dummy. All right, man. We gonna Google it, bruh. What's his full name? Kash Patel. Y'all are not lying. Y'all are not lying, bro. He looks surprised as hell. I don't hate the Kash Patel, bro. Shout out to my boy. Oh, he's in the FBI? Wait, what does he do? Who is he? What does he do? Kash Patel is an American lawyer. Oh, he's a lawyer. Someone as the director of Federal Bureau. Oh, shoot. Patel has also served as acting director of the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms. Okay.
You, as well as some of us who have covered
How
Butler,
funny, bro.
experienced another horrific day
Hey, bro.
2 years ago.
No profanity.
What's
No hate.
felt similar
You feel me? We
in
love
coverage
everybody,
leading
bro.
with
No matter,
today?
you feel me?
What
No matter
felt
nothing.
different? And you have another
Feel me?
2+ years in office. Are you concerned about something like this?
Cause I feel like, bro, hate just brings more hate, bro. Hate brings more hate, and then that shit divides everybody. And there's no reason to do that. You feel me? So,
Can't be concerned. I can only get.
you know, I get where you're coming from. You hate the person, but
in my opinion, a much better job.
you don't love.
Butler had one weak spot.
Hey, I say that, bro. I'm not gonna go out there and hate on someone. You feel me? Just cause what they're doing. Now there's a lot of people that, you feel me, have done a lot of stuff wrong. Say something. I can't do that, bro. No, hey, it's fixed slavery. I don't know, bro. I personally believe in like, even if you hate someone, bro, you shouldn't cause trouble unless they cause you trouble. You feel me? That's kind of that's what I think, bro.
Seconds from
That's what I
distance
personally
of
think.
about 400 yards, one shot, and he was gone. And if he didn't do it, now, you know, he's David. His name was David. I say, hello, David, every time I see him. David, I like you very much, David. But think of that. Now, if he doesn't hit him, and he hit him right between the eyes from 400 yards without any notice, nobody knew. He heard a sound. He looked over, and there was actually a tree that was somewhat in his way. You know the story very well. And he aimed, he fired, and if he didn't do that, beyond me.
If y'all are enjoying this, you gotta leave soon, bro. The whole stream is gonna be on YouTube, so just subscribe. I'm not like begging you for no sub or nothing, but if you wanna watch this later, it's gonna be like a full thing on YouTube, so you can watch like the full thing.
So in
You gotta leave.
It was pretty amazing.
I don't know.
Job they did, but
what's up, Juan? Juan Ramirez.
1 week spot, as you know, they should have had.
Juan, you think this is fake or not, bro?
Everything covered very quick.
People can trash on Israel, but let's talk about the Arab nations as well. Hey, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about the Arab communities or the Arab nations, bro. Because I'm Arab, bro. So it's like, personally, you feel me? I'm not from here, but I'm also a citizen. So it's like, oh, this distraction for the distraction. Whoa, I can't read that. Whoa, this discretion for the discretion. Bro, that's a tough comment to read, bro.
I was very far away. You know, he was.
Bless President Trump.
He hadn't anywhere close to breach the doors of the ballroom. The ballroom was sealed.
Websites your competitors.
Oh my God, bro.
Part two.
GG's. I don't know, they be spamming ads though. Do y'all get any ads from my videos? Because I heard YouTube. Oh, bye. All right, Kelvin. Peace out, man. You can sub and watch it later if you want.
I think
you don't know who Patel is?
Rescheduling. Yeah, please.
I do now, bro. Shoot. I do now, bro.
What is the level of confidence that this was a lone actor? And has the suspect made any statements to police while in custody?
Yeah, I think it's just it's my profession. We have great professionals up here and outside that have been working with us. My impression is he was a lone wolf, whack job. These are crazy people. These are crazy people. And they have to be dealt with. We had that in the second attempt.
Low key.
As you know, and he's spending life in prison.
Why isn't it?
If you let him out, they'll probably, you know.
He's spending life in
10
prison?
years or 15 years. You let him out, he'll probably try it again with somebody else. They're sick people.
Life in prison, yo?
Sick people. But you're going to know, I think very shortly, you're going to know, Todd, a lot about him. You're going to know a lot about him. Yeah, a couple of more. Yeah, please, go ahead.
Are you concerned about political violence? This could be politically motivated.
All violence. I'm concerned about everything. Look, but I can't be
how's a suspect and
so
correspondent
that you can't function. No, I'm here. It's a dangerous profession.
I don't know.
You know, I tell the story. Race car drivers, I think it's very
He got life in prison, bro?
So you take 1% and then take
good afternoon.
10% of 1%, just to break it down very easily.
Baby girl.
They die. So much less than 1%. 10% of 1%.
God bless you and your family and the U.S. Please pray for you.
The same 10% of 1%.
Hey, that's what I've been saying, bro. Juan Ramirez, that's what I've been saying, bro. We pray for no war, no hate. You feel me? Because we all want peace, bro. So it's like, that is really the truth, bro. You feel me? Like, you hating on a whole country. That's what I don't get. People hate on a whole country when it's in reality, it's just the people that run it that are causing all these problems, bro. It's not the whole country. It's not the people, bro. They're normal people just like me and you. They're just trying to live.
It's 5.8%. And
so
about
it's like
8% are shot at. So
8% are shot at, but he shot at 4 times though. We're gonna look into that. We're gonna look into that.
Maybe I wouldn't have run. Maybe I would have said, "I'll take a pass." No, it's a dangerous profession. But I don't view it that way. Look,
let's see. Is there so I'm gonna duplicate this real quick. I'm gonna look up my next video that we're gonna watch because I want to see
1%
all of the assassination attempts. Let me see. on Trump. Let's see. Is there? I look. He probably misspelled that shit. So 20 hours ago, so while the moment is evacuated from the CCTV footage reveals moment of Trump assassination attempt. Okay. Cause I'm trying to see like all of them, but I don't know how to look that up. Trump assassination attempt. Okay. Okay.
As part of the job. It is a dangerous.
Secret Service people need to step up their security. I think they do, bro. Because that's the fourth time from what I've heard.
We're proud of the job we've done. You see what's happened. We have a great.
That's the fourth time that this happened. So
I think the most successful, the hottest country anywhere in the world. This happened over a period of just a year, and we're going to do great things. But with that come risks.
4 times is crazy. Let me look this up.
There's been so much political violence, not just aimed at yourself, but at other members of Congress, state house speakers, you name it. Is that just the cost of doing business to do politics in America anymore?
Yeah, well,
what does that say about our country?
Too. Yeah, we're not the only country. You look at this great violence with all countries. I was talking to somebody from.
Because you can look at this from two things, two ways, bro.
Numerous assassinations of political figures.
Timeline, Trump doesn't times on security.
South America, it's like some of the numbers are just horrific.
Better look next time.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous stuff. Whether it's here or someplace else.
That's
no
true.
country is immune. No country. Good question.
At this point.
Okay, so I found
probably if I
this right here. I found that right there. We're gonna check that out next. This is a report that shows like all the assassination attempts. You feel me? That happened on Trump. Cause I didn't know there was 4. I really did not know there was 4 attempts.
Not too much, you know.
Y'all want to watch this full thing, or y'all just want to go to that right now? Has Trump already blamed Joe Biden? What's up? What's up, Patty? How you doing? How you doing, man?
Because we have no choice. We can't let, as an example, Iran. We can't let them get a nuclear weapon.
He's bringing Iran into this, bro.
Compared to that, if they ever were given a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, I think Iran was involved in this, bro.
They would use it without even hesitation.
I personally don't know.
It was a shame. I said, "Oh boy, look at the numbers. We just broke 50,000 in the Dow.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
The S&P.
Doing great.
They said we couldn't do it in 7 years, 5 years, 4 years.
Yo, my boy Zach.
Staged?
Is it staged? I don't know.
And we did it in 1 year.
I don't know, bro.
I called everybody together.
Is it staged? Let me know, chat. Y'all think it's staged or not? What's up, Zach? Though.
A little journey.
Yo, big up.
To do this. We just had the great number. We just broke 50,000. Wasn't supposed to happen during my term. Wasn't reachable. Did it in 1 year, and I said, we're going to have to make a journey to Iran. They're going to have a nuclear weapon if we don't do it. We had the B-2 bombers take them out. I terminated in the first term the Obama agreement, the Iran nuclear agreement, which was a disaster. That was a road to a nuclear weapon. They would have used it. They would have used it 100%.
Fully staged? You think it's fully staged? Y'all think it's staged? I don't know either.
If I wasn't doing that, I guess I'd
convenient. Yeah, it is.
But
it's kind of convenient because I heard I don't know how to look it up, like what to look up to find it, but his polls, people said that his polls went down and then this happened and then they came back up. So I really don't know.
Honored to be. Okay, one more question.
But also it's like, why would you go through all this trouble? You know what I mean? You can't insult the intelligence.
Thank you, President Trump. Do you know how the gun was brought into the hotel, and also
some dog and pony show I can't watch this actor?
Leader of our country. Do you think it will change?
I think I take tonight. We heard that noise, and it was a little different evening than we thought.
All right, what's the next question? Let's see if this question is good. We're gonna watch it. I guess some people don't like presidents with a backbone. I don't know. Y'all think it's staged or not? What do you think, Sarah?
What is the message that you want to give to the world that this should change? What corrective measures can we take from here on?
Well, all you can do, look.
Would make him look cooler and more badass.
They can be the greatest people. You have the greatest.
Could be staged. Yeah, that could be low key. It could be staged. It could be staged, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't know the full. I wasn't there, obviously.
It's a little bit distorted or a lot distorted.
But
they can make trouble. I would say, Pete, right? You know, they can make trouble. Some of these people are of genius level IQ, and they're nuts. So it can be trouble. So.
Wait, low key, can we try something like you can unsub right after, but can someone sub so I can see if the alert box is working? Like it pops up someone subscribed or not.
You do
You
absolutely.
can unsub
the
right
best.
away
You're the best.
if
We're
you
the
don't really
best
mess with me.
Look,
I just want to
was
see if it's
proven
working or
tonight.
not.
He started running from
If y'all don't mind.
50 yards, and he was fast. He was like a blur on tape.
Because there's
He
a
was
sub box
moving.
right
It
here
was
that's supposed
very
to pop up.
impressive the way they got him.
I don't know if it's doing it or
Be
not.
looking and saying, you know, it's like a weird feeling, and they would let him get through, but they didn't let him get through. They drew those guns so fast. They looked like Matt Dillon. They looked like somebody that knew
So
what
it
they
would
were
be
doing.
down here on the vertical one.
It comes with the territory. And if you want to do a great job, I really believe that. And you take a look at what's happened to some of our greatest presidents, and it doesn't happen to people that don't do anything. And it's not going to deter me from
W subs.
winning
It's not popping
the
up.
war
Are y'all
in Iran.
subbing from?
I don't know if that had anything to
That's
do
so
with it.
weird.
I don't think so, based on what we know. But
I don't know why it's not
we're gonna
subbing
continue
up.
to
I mean,
do
it's
a great
not
job.
popping
That's
up.
all I can do. Thank you very much.
All right, so now we're gonna find all of the timeline. We're gonna research them and watch videos about them, but it's not popping up like the actual the sub alerts. I don't know why. 'Cause I do want to be like, you feel me, show love back to the people who are showing me love, but I can't see their names and stuff because the alerts are not popping up. So I don't know. Let me know if y'all seeing them or not. But what's up, Sonny? So Trump assassination attempts. Well, you're telling me the Secret Service, all the police officers, all the intelligence, all the things couldn't even get the guy. I mean, you gotta realize that. You gotta realize that the way he pulled up, he was there before they got there, I'm pretty sure. Because he was already staying at that hotel. He already had his guns with him. He went on a train, so it wasn't like he didn't really pull up after that they got there, and he didn't pull up over there with a airplane. So it's not like you can't be like, oh, he snuck it in onto an airplane, you know what I mean? So I don't know. You got to realize that the way he got there, they didn't really check him or check his luggage, and he was already there. So it's like, it could be fake, it could not be fake. I don't know. And that's why we're doing this whole stream, this whole video, you feel me? Because I really want to get down to it, because I've heard a lot of people saying that it's fake, and that's because they haven't done the research that we're doing right now to find out everything, you know what I mean? Or we have done about that incident. So Trump top White House official or evacuated from annual media. And by the way, if y'all want to watch it like horizontal, is better quality. It's on my YouTube as well, Ham DTX. Because I know a lot of people are watching it on the vertical. You could go ahead and watch it on the horizontal. You're gonna be able to like zoom in more and see like the whole screen. September. Okay, so the first assassination was the rally at Pennsylvania. The U.S. president was injured in a shooting campaign rally in Butler County on 14 July 2024, 3 months before he was elected. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and break down basically all of these single by single, basically. Now, let me know, do y'all want to watch conspiracy videos and see like the other side of it? How often are you live, bro? I mean, I'm just starting to go live again, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. No wonder Trump losing voters. Yeah. Do y'all want to watch conspiracy or not consequences? I cannot spell. I don't know. Conspiracy. I don't know how to spell conspiracy. Conspiracy. Damn, I suck. That's wrong. Is that right? Yeah, that's definitely wrong. Damn, I'm stupid. All right. Conspiracy theories around the assassination attempt. Chill out, chat, bro. Being able to build an that's kind of a hard word to spell. Conspiracy. Conspiracy. I mean, I guess conspiracy. I don't know. That's weird. No wonder Trump losing voters. Show the injury ears do not heal. Okay, so let's look into it. Let's look into it for you. Do injured ears heal? Let's see. I don't know. Can y'all see like the whole screen on the vertical chat? Let me know. Ears can heal from some types of damage, such as minor infections or ruptured eardrums. Low-key, let's pull up ChatGPT. Or let's pull up Grok AI. Because y'all seem to like love Grok AI, so we're going to pull that up. I don't know. Which one's better? Grok AI, ChatGPT, or the other AI one? So it's like, can ears cover and heal from, oh my God. Cover and heal from like shots? Is that what y'all want to know? Like shots or shots and like, yeah, let's say shots. So can they heal from shots? Yes, ears can heal from certain types of damage caused by gunshots or shots. But the outcome depends heavily on the nature of the injury, whether it is intense sound, a direct bullet wound to the ear, or both. So noise, no direct hit. That's not what happened. Direct gunshot wound. So this is far more serious and can involve the outer eardrum. Low-key, let's see a video because I low-key don't wanna. I don't know. Y'all can call me lazy. I was like, how did Trump ear heal so fast? Conspiracy. I spelled that shit wrong again. Conspiracy theories. So I think it's gonna cover it in here. I think it's gonna cover it.
In the immediate aftermath
If it doesn't, we're gonna look it up.
Assassination of Donald Trump,
I got you though. I got you.
Misinformation and conspiracy
Lorna.
theories spread rapidly online.
Let's check
It
this
took
out.
authorities roughly 8 hours to publicly confirm the identity of the gunman because he was not carrying.
I mean, so don't they have drones though? Like, am I tripping? You would think that they have drones, no? That's what I would think. Is they have drones to basically see the top of the building. So I don't know.
This allowed
Because he's just laying in a
unfounded theories about the gunman's identity
in the
to
damn
spread
front.
widely. As reports of the shooter's
So I
name
don't
began
know.
to surface and the FBI confirmed his identity as Thomas Matthew Crooks.
But this is
Many
the
on
first
social
one. This
media
is the
began
first one.
posting a photo of someone they thought was the shooter. But this image was incorrect.
Damn.
The person who was actually in the photos responded on X posing as the real shooter and mocking those who shared images of him.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Still, screenshots and edited
That's
clips of the
crazy.
video spread widely as though it were a message from the real shooter.
That's wild, bro.
Another widespread
He's
conspiracy
trolling.
theory shared by would-be internet sleuths claimed that a dark spot on Trump's chest in a photo was proof he had been shot in the chest and had been saved by a bulletproof vest. Photos of the same moment show there is no bullet.
Oh, what? What? Hold on. Y'all might be on to something, bro. Hold on. What? What?
Hole in his jacket. Trump later released a statement saying he was shot in the ear. This
That's suspicious. You feel me? Hold on. Nah, okay.
unfounded theory was viewed millions of times after being shared by several popular accounts.
God, that's crazy.
This same moment also fueled conspiracy theories that the shooting was staged. In one post viewed millions of times, an ex-user claimed if there were actual danger, the Secret Service would not have allowed Trump to remain a target after shots were fired.
What do y'all think?
Former Secret Service agents the journal spoke to said the agents around the former president were acting in a way that was consistent with the agency's protocol.
Hold on, your head is bloody. So we gotta move to the bus.
They moved quickly to surround him
What do y'all
and
think?
then worked together effectively to move him from the stage once it was safe to do so. The rush to establish a motive for the shooting also led to viral misinformation. Ex-users claimed the video of a man shouting hateful comments
Slash
about
Republican's
Republicans
throat.
was of the shooter.
But like, I don't want to believe none of these. Like,
In reality, The video is of an Arizona State University student reacting to Trump's acquittal after his impeachment trial in 2020.
You see, that's why you can't believe everything that you hear, bro.
Crooks was still in high school at the time.
But yet, no scar on his right ear. The big beautiful itinerary can't come soon enough.
High school's commencement ceremony shows him graduating.
Sure, they got the info from the shooter was dead.
X did not
I don't
respond to
know.
a request for comment. Some of the original posts no longer appear on the platform, and others have been tagged with community notes from other X users correcting the posts. But misinformation continues to spread rapidly.
I don't know. What y'all think? Earshot? Testing that. Okay. But like, how I'm really, so will Trump need plastic surgery on his ear? How did it? I'm a fast healer. Okay. TDS is real. Trump. Oh my God. You almost made me say that. Trying to get me banned, bro. Chill. Trump, what? I want my ballroom.
Please, red dress.
So this is him. Damn. Okay. Look at his ear. This is right after it. How did it heal? Like, there is nothing on the ear, bro. It looks perfectly fine. It's this ear though, right? Because he was like this, and they came this way, I think. Dude, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Let me shut up.
Pretty much recovered, yeah. I'm a fast healer.
Fuck.
It's a hell of a shot, but I'm a fast healer, yeah.
Hold on. There is something sus.
Pretty much.
As useful as an asshole on the elbow. That's crazy.
No, it didn't hit that. I got very lucky.
But how did it heal? How did you bleed from what we just seen? He was like super bloody.
It just hit the lobe, as they call it. Yeah, a little bit, not much. On top. A little bit.
Fast healer is crazy. So let's see Trump ear after. Oh shoot. I did not mean to click that.
What really happened at the Butler Farm Showgrounds on the 13th of July, 2024?
Or this might be goated, gang. Accidentally clicked it.
Just after 6:09 p.m., Donald Trump is speaking about illegal immigration to a crowd of supporters.
Millions and millions of people are pouring in from prisons and from
So was it this one?
mental institutions. We're going to stop.
He's not a fast healer. He's 80 years old.
And
barely doesn't heal well at that age. That's true.
About 120 meters away.
So this guy might explain that, bro.
Yeah, look.
Have you ever had a cut before? I mean, listen, it's a gunshot wound though, and like how is it? I don't know. I don't want to say like too much.
The man is Thomas.
Because healing like within days is crazy.
20-year-old nursing home employee who lives about an hour's drive south of the rally venue.
It's kind of crazy.
Just after 6:11 p.m., more people in the
Graze the
crowd
skin.
shout.
But you know how far that is?
At 33
Graze
seconds
the skin.
past 6:11,
But I mean, earlier we just seen
gunshot.
a hole right here on a. I don't know, bro. It might be AI though. It might really be AI. That might have started during AI, so you might be right. You might be right.
Trump hears a whizzing sound. The bullet itself is captured in motion by a New York Times photographer.
Hold on.
Trump.
Hold on. My bad for pausing it, but that does not look like it's gonna hit the top. Am I tripping? Like if you literally go like this, right? You see like the bullet looks like it's gonna hit the bottom. It's not tilted up. I don't know. And he's saying that it hit right here. So I don't know. I could be tripping. He could have moved or something. I don't know.
Trump touches his ear, then crouches to the ground as Secret Service agents jump on top of him. On a roof behind the rally stage, a Secret Service sniper begins.
So one thing, so it was a setup, he was not shot. So one thing you could say, all right, one thing you could say, look. One conspiracy that you could say, I'm not saying that I believe in this or anything, is when he did this with his hand, that's because that's when we seen the blood. So the thing could have been in his hand to cause the blood.
Begins
I don't
firing
know.
Crooks.
I could be tripping.
Crooks is able to get at least 3 shots off before he's killed by Secret Service sniper fire.
And they killed him, so...
Shots kills a rally attendee.
Oh.
Volunteer firefighter Corey Comprator.
Volunteer, bro.
A minute after the shooting, Trump gets to his feet. The Secret Service agents
So it's deep
surrounding him try to
analysis?
usher him into a nearby limousine.
We
But
gotta do the
he
deep
asks them to
analysis.
wait. At 6:12 p.m.,
Gots to,
Associated
bruh.
Press photographer Evan Vucci captures an astonishing image of Trump
Okay.
raising his fist.
Can we zoom into this? Yeah, I can't zoom into it. Okay. So it looks like it's at the top. That's the thing.
Above
I'm
his
a loser?
head, mouthing the
Make
word
it fit your narrative?
fight.
I don't have a narrative, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? And why are you cussing in the comments, gang?
As an
Relax.
American flag billows in the background.
I don't know.
So that's what we know. There is video, there is audio, there's photos, there's eyewitness.
But that's
reports.
the
But if you
narrative.
look online,
I don't, gang.
you'll see hundreds of different interpretations of
I'm saying
these
that's the
events.
narrative you could take if you listen to my words, bro.
From both sides of politics.
There is something.
But then you could also look at it from the other side, that it's not fake.
This is fishy. Okay? This is not an accident.
Some think Trump set the whole thing up to help his campaign.
That was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President.
And others think the government deliberately ignored Crooks, allowing him to take his shot.
This was allowed to take place because they have wanted Trump out by
I don't
any
know.
means necessary.
I thought it would analyze everything, not
Around
damn.
the world are already of the opinion that not everything about this assassination attempt is as it seems.
But I'm trying to explain to people, they just tried to kill Trump. What are they going to do next? False flags. You name it.
But how?
I'm not supporting or hating anything. All right, I just want y'all to know this. So, fake attempt. I think he razored his ear. That's what I'm saying, because the blood only came out when he did this. But I'm not supporting or hating anything. So I don't want y'all to think like,
How can
oh,
what seems to be a mixture
this person is against us. Nah, bro.
of coincidence
We're just analyzing the
or
videos.
planning by security services be instantly construed by millions of people to be something indicative of a deeper and more sinister.
Because a razor, that does make sense.
The truth is, they were
Keep your
already
blinders on.
primed to question the official narrative about what happened by a very similar event from 1963.
He said to keep
Today,
your blinders on.
the
That's
story of
crazy.
how America became the global capital of conspiracy
Cool.
theories, and how Donald Trump has
Let me shut
long
up. Let me shut up. Let me
seized
let y'all
on
watch.
this cultural quirk.
I'm sorry.
for
I'm talking too
political
much.
gain. This is the first of 2 episodes about how this peculiar, violent, confusing moment in political history that we're currently living through is deeply connected to the America of the 1960s. I'm Matt Bevan, and this is If You Listen.
1960s? Hold on. Hey, shout out to him, by the way. Shout out to him. The guy who made this video.
Today, there are Hollywood movies.
Because he's going to bring, I think, JFK.
Dozens of documentaries and thousands of
Which one
books,
sucks.
all alleging
We
that
could
there
go
was
into that
something
in a
more
whole different
than the
stream.
official
JFK
narrative
up.
at play.
We could go into that in probably the next stream or something. That's a whole different rabbit hole, bro. That's going to take a long, like a hella videos.
But these conspiracies didn't spring to life fully formed in November 1963. Instead, the seeds of doubt were sown by some of those closest to President Kennedy, almost from the moment he was shot.
It appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route. Stand by just a moment, please.
Hey, look.
Something has happened
If you're talking to me, Weenie, the only reason I'm explaining it, bro, is because people could like clip it or make it seem like I'm hating on a certain group or people, you feel me? Which could be pretty bad for me, bro.
the motorcade route. Stand by, please.
I don't know, bro.
Unlike
I'd rather be
today,
safe.
When the Trump assassination attempt could be watched instantly online from multiple angles, most Americans followed the events of the 22nd of November 1963 on the radio.
Doesn't matter.
We can't see who has been hit.
Don't worry about things.
Something is wrong here. Something is terribly wrong.
U.S. Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, the
President
little
Kennedy,
brother
yeah,
of
for sure.
President Kennedy, was following developments from his home in Virginia with the CIA director John McCone.
Parkland Hospital has been advised to stand by for a severe gunshot wound.
Bobby Kennedy picked up the phone, listened briefly, and then put it back down. He's dead, said Bobby. The two men sat for a moment and then
That's
went
kinda-
for a walk in the garden. Bobby's son, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., was 10 years old. He told Fox News that he saw the two men talking and heard what they were saying.
My father was walking in the yard with John McComb, and my father was posing the same question to him. Was it our people who did this to my brother?
What?
So it was my father's first.
What? Did y'all hear that? Now let me shut up in case y'all didn't hear that because I'm being loud, bro.
To him. Was
Look,
it
look,
up
look,
in the
look, look,
yard
look.
with John McComb, and my father was posing the same question to him. Was it our people who did this to my brother? So it was my father's first instinct.
That's crazy, gang.
Killed his brother.
This isn't just a story that RFK Jr. tells, by the way.
Let's
There are
see.
multiple sources indicating that Bobby Kennedy asked the CIA director directly, "Did you do this?" Now, why would he ask that?
What the fuck? Is this real, chat?
Bobby Kennedy wasn't just like getting the jump on the conspiracy theorists.
Is this real?
He was acutely aware of what the CIA was capable of. He had in fact personally approved many of their operations and been briefed on many others in his role as Attorney General. And once you've heard the details of some of these operations, you might also find yourself crafting a fedora out of tinfoil. The CIA's primary
another part of
obsession
the
at the
loser
time
squad?
was Cuba.
Hey, I don't know. Why do you think that, Terry?
The biggest military parade ever staged in Cuba, featuring tanks and other heavy weapons from Russia and Red China.
That's kind of crazy how they connect that, though. That's pretty crazy how they connect that. But I mean, we're here for the Trump shooting. This is okay. So it goes back to Trump. All right, bet. I just want to make
The US
sure.
government really didn't like having a heavily armed communist country 90 miles off their coast, and were hell-bent on overthrowing the leader, Fidel Castro.
There's a litter.
And yet Castro proved very difficult to get rid of.
Me, Dr. Jesus Trump now.
He survived more than 600 assassination attempts, including an exploding cigar and other bizarre plots.
The Americans sent
Exploding
poisonous pills
cigar?
and cigars to anti-communists or to the mafia or to
Oh.
Castro's lovers with instructions to figure out a way to get them into Castro's mouth. They developed a
That's
poisoned
crazy.
wetsuit and an explosive seashell. Apparently,
That's
on the
crazy.
day JFK was shot, an American agent was handing a poisoned pen to a high-ranking
Oh.
Cuban official, hoping that it would be used to kill Castro. These things aren't conspiracy theories. They are real plans that the CIA cooked up. All of the documents have now been declassified.
Declassified documents. So what y'all watching, bro? It's not BS, bro. It's actual documents from the CIA.
Unable to take out the leader,
That's crazy.
the CIA cooked up
What's up, One
to
Life?
create a pretext for an American invasion of Cuba.
What's up, Sandy Wit?
A Cuban attack and claim that they were provoked into toppling Castro.
That's crazy.
For America's own safety. The plan was called Operation Northwoods, and it's bonkers. They could blow up a US Navy ship or shoot down a US fighter jet. They could create a fake terrorist campaign in Miami or dress up in Cuban
What
military
the
uniforms and fake an invasion of some other nearby country. They could rig a dummy passenger plane to blow.
Fake an invasion? Y'all think they low-key faked it? I think they low-key faked the invasion that just happened where we kidnapped the president? Or like they were working together? Need to watch out for Project Bluebeam. Hey, I already know Project Bluebeam, bro. I already know Project Bluebeam. That's next stream, bro. That's too much, bro. Project Bluebeam goes deep, bro. All those other conspiracies, bro. We gonna get into them, but those go deep, like super deep. That's gonna take hours to do. We gonna do them soon, though.
This happened.
What you know about Project Bluebeam, man? What up?
Could the assassination of President Kennedy be just another harebrained scheme cooked up by the CIA?
Could be.
Is Mr. Kennedy dead? In his quote, he's dead all right.
John McCone, CIA director, denied his agency had anything to do with it. He was as shocked and confused as anyone else. So who?
Alright, so since we're gonna do a stream about this,
And they were
I want to go back to the Trump,
the right guy.
because that's kind of what this stream is all about.
Actually, a CIA conspiracy.
Because this is JFK, but we're gonna cover that soon, bro.
In the last 20 years, polls asking Donald Trump,
It's really
I know disinformation program is completed.
curious as to what's going on with our
Well,
president.
no,
It
our
started with
disinformation
allegations
program.
that
Hold on,
Barack
hold
Obama
on. It's completed when everything in America public believes is false. Wait, that's a real program?
wasn't born in America.
Why doesn't he show the birth certificate?
Then he said that his 2016 Republican primary opponent Ted Cruz's father was connected to the JFK assassination.
Whoa.
His father was with Lee Harvey Oswald prior to Oswald's being.
So we got Trump saying this stuff, bro? Hear him out.
His father was with Lee Harvey Oswald prior to Oswald's being, shot. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous.
But it's gone so much further than that. He's promoted or invented conspiracy theories about his rivals for president, Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden. He says that climate change is a
hoax. It's a hoax. I mean, it's a money-making industry. Okay.
But the climate change, that's another whole thing, bro. We gonna get into it. The climate change, there's hella of conspiracies around that. You can make clouds, you can make tornadoes, you can make everything basically.
Vaccines cause autism and wind turbines cause cancer, and of course, there's this.
Wind turbines cause what?
About Muslims, Latin Americans, and Jews.
Oh fuck.
He said that vaccines cause autism and wind turbines cause cancer, and of course,
I'm gonna look into that. We're looking into that, bro.
Frankly, we did win this election.
We gotta look into that. Not true. Have to use your head, eyes, and ears.
This is a major.
So what is not true, bro? Because bro, the vaccines, there's aluminum and stuff. That's a whole nother stream, bro. You feel me? But that I believe that the wind turbines, I don't know why it would cause cancer. I know the 5G networks do. You feel me?
Win this, and as far as I'm concerned,
Like all the 5G stuff, that's real.
that conspiracy has had real-world consequences. Its believers stormed the US Capitol, trying to disrupt the peaceful transfer of power. The master of calling everything fake news has spread more fake news than possibly any other American.
I don't know. He took that off too quick, though.
When Trump himself was shot last weekend, both Republicans and Democrats immediately reached for conspiracy theories to explain what had happened.
That's crazy, bro.
The US government did this to itself. After decades of trying to cover up evidence of unethical government programs.
That's kind of crazy. We need to have a whole stream looking at, like, you feel me? Things that are covered up and stuff, like the programs and stuff like that. So several minutes later, he was held by agents, so we already know that. Secret Service shot and killed the suspect before he getting away. So that's the thing, bro, is they killed him, so we can't really know his motives and stuff. And they could kind of paint any motive over that, but I don't know. It could really be like a real assassination attempt. So I'm not saying it's a fake or not. So Trump was in his first West Palm Springs resort. So this is the second assassination attempt that he got on 2024 September. Trump was in his West Palm Springs resort in Florida. So I didn't hear about this when so that occurred about 2 p.m. local time. According to local media, Trump was moving between holes 5 and 6 at his golf course. Also, he's at a golf course when gunshots were heard. Yeah, we gotta check this out. Officials said Secret Service agents spotted the gun barrel in some bushes near the edge. Oh, shoot. The suspect was identified as a 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Ruth. Prosecutors said Ruth has stayed in South Florida for about a month, and mobile phone records placed him in the vicinity of the Gulf area. Oh, shit. I mean, so how did they know if they didn't catch him on the spot? Up in ENG, an officer with... So this is the third one, I'm pretty sure. Off-duty policeman infiltrates Trump's security team. That's crazy. So Melvin, an officer with New York Police Department, turned up at the Raider Golf Tournament, armed and in full tactical gear. Damn, pretended to be part of Trump's security detail. U.S. media reported it was later discovered that ENG was on sick leave, had no official assignment to be part Damn, we gotta watch videos about this. Start painting like a dog. Start painting like a dog, bro. What's up, Jacob? All love, buddy. February, gunman killed after crashing security perimeter. Damn, hold on. There's so many. Shoot, this is a lot of videos to watch, bro. But so next stream, bro, we gonna dive deep into like Project Bluebeam and like JFK. I feel like JFK, bro. But I mean, I think we got all the information we need. Oh, this one is 9 minutes away, or 9 minutes ago. Let's see if they gave us something new. Almost as soon as the gunshots were reported, the White House correspondents' dinner on Saturday night, social media was flooded with conspiracy theories. But I want to find a way to go into the dark web. That would be crazy. Because then you could like find stuff that most people can't. But man, shoot. So we just dove deep into one of the most like conspiracy theory things right now. But we're gonna be back on this later. I don't know when, on Project Bluebeam and just other conspiracy theories. So if y'all wanna watch those, bro, shoot, subscribe. We had 1,048. I'm trying to get to 1,100 ASAP. But appreciate y'all for watching, man. And hey, if y'all enjoyed this, man, subscribe. And we out, bro. Stay safe.